Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this interior. So let's continue it. So first let's create this table over here. So for creation of this table, let's go over here and let's take a box. Let's go into the top view and let's take a box over here. So just push this box onto the top from here. So its height should be up to this. So after I've taken this box over here, let's go over here. Just scale this a bit and let's convert to editable poly. Let's go into the edge over here, select this edge, ring it, and let's give a bit of chamfer. So once you are given this chamfer, just click OK over here. Now let's go to the top view and let's create a rectangle over here till here. So let's go into this and reduce this stuff and just push this up a bit. So once you have pushed this up, so now we'll be utilizing the line tool over here. So let's take a line tool over here. Let's draw a line over here and into this, using a line tool, let's go into rendering, enabling viewport and use this. So I'll just convert this to editable poly. I'll select the top vertices, I'll just scale it. I'll go to the top view and I'll just push it over here. I'll scale this. So just push this. So press shift and drag to duplicate it and just mirror it, copy it. Let's go to the front view and place it. So once you're done, now just save your file over here. Now let's create this chair part over here. So for creation of this chair, what you can do over here is like, so let's take a line tool again. Now go on to this view over here and let's create a line. Remove the enabling viewport option over here like this. So let's go into this vertices and let's use a bit of fillet over here and enabling viewport, So make it enable in viewport. And make it radial and increase its thickness. After this you are done. Now let's go on to the top view over here and let's take an arc over here. So let's take an arc like this. So after taking this arc over here, let's scale a bit and just push this arc over here and let's rotate it. So just reduce its thickness. Just reduce its thickness over here. And so again select this and let's make a copy of it. Let's make one more copy over here. Now what I can do over here is like I can just go over here, take a box, push it down till here. So let's go over here till here, resize this. So let's go on to this view and convert to editable poly. So let's first go into the vertices and resize this stuff and just push it over here. Just push this till here. Now I can just go over here and use a swift loop over here. So let's use a swift loop. So let's go into the polygons. So you can take one more loop and place it right at the center over here and just select this and push it down. So let's go into this polygons and just bridge it. So after you have bridged this stuff, you can again go into this and use a swift loop over here. Select this, press R and you can just scale it. You can just scale it and you can just push this one. Now what I can do over here is like I can again take one loop over here. I'll take one more line over here. I'll take a line and I'll drag this line till here. So you can just check out this. So you can just copy this and place it over here. I think it's all the same. So I'll convert to editable poly over here. I'll go to the bottom and I'll just scale it. After you scale this stuff, I'll select this and I'll use a bit of bevel. So let's push this down and scale it, make it look roundish. You can also use that half, you can cut sphere also, and you can utilize it in that way also. And again, and just scale it better. So after this you are done. Now what I'm going to do over here is like, first of all, save your file. Let's isolate this selection by pressing Alt Q. So we can only work on this area. So I'll just push it a bit in far, press shift and drag it. So once you shift and drag it, alright. Now again take a line over here and just drag a line, push it over here, and let's reduce its thickness. Let's go into the line and just place it in the right area. So mirror it, copy it, and just place it in the right place. Now the next step is like, let's take a box from the top over here. So let's take a box. So let's push this up. So I'm just reducing it. I'm just pushing this up over here. And let's go over here and again take one cylinder over here. So take one more cylinder over here and increase its height, and same make a copy on the back side. So now what I can do over here is like, I'll just select this whole thing and I can just try to scale a bit. Okay, that's perfect. So select this. So if you want, you can just can come out of all of this, right click, convert to editable poly, and again use a box over here. So convert to editable poly, select this and use a chamfer, click OK, and oops. So let's go into the edges and just give a chamfer. So reduce the chamfer, click OK over here, go into the vertices, just push it over here, scale a bit over here, and again mirror it. So let's make a copy of it by mirroring it. Okay. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.